Hi guys, I'm back here with my binary options trading. I'm today again with the QUOTEX platform. I'm kind of like it. I got like all these tools, and now I'm just preferring to show it there because I'm into something, into some ideas, into some info that I want to share with you with all these graphs and tools and all these decisions that I make. I want you to think more about the decisions that we actually make together about this video, or about the decision that you just made, in opposite to my opinion, and just to check how the tools are always helping us, with these decisions and with some profit in the end. So let's start and see how it goes. So guys, as always, we're starting with setting parameters and changing the periods here. And let's see what we have here. As you may notice, I'm talking more and more now about the graph analysis. I'm changing everything now. And we are just about to start. Okay, let's proceed to the first deal. We get a bet for increase here. And you actually have just a few seconds to understand why is that and why are we gonna play it like that. I'm gonna help you with my horizontal line as always. It's gonna be our support level, and as you may see here, the graph actually has already reached it and just bounced back. And what we can see here, it is a victory, but it was actually a bit dangerous one. But as far as we won, I don't care much. Okay, here you can check that the following chart at its peak, and we urgently just gonna bat down in order just not to miss the moment. And again, check the chart, think about it, and I'll also conduct here a parallel channel for you better understanding. And what I can say that the main key indicator here will be the horizontal line still. And we're gonna add it here. And again, the chart will not go just above this line. So we are pretty sure about our bets. And check it again. It's just getting more obvious here. And all these combined methods can give us the certainty about the chart's movement. And yep, here we were right again. And I think we gotta stay here, and we bet for down again. Actually, all the same indicators are just showing us the same tendency, and we are pretty sure. And you may see it here. Since the next stage of the schedule is now just underway, we need to set actually the new benchmarks for where and how we are gonna move, and just the trend line and horizontal line together gonna show us all the movement. And it's kind of limits for our chart how we predict it to horizontal lines, trend line, and you may perfectly see how it's gonna help us. And we're just waiting for the result. We're just checking the charts. Sometimes without all this, speeding up, it's a bit exhausting, it's a bit boring, but it just shows you how it is. And worked out again with the just small bets, and it was just exactly as I wanted. But I'm not just giving up. I will put 4 down again, because we actually just reached the middle of the trend line, and we gotta see what's happened next. And we are just about to see the result, and that's the win. My congratulations to myself. Just analyze the victories and watch all the indicators, like a throwback. Here we made a bet on up, and I want you also to think why. I'll just gonna draw the horizontal line, and you may have the opportunity to analyze the chart by yourself. So the horizontal line was just correct, and we see the victory again. And I think I'm gonna stay on the same chart. I made a bet for up, and because the fall already ended, and we are waiting for the reversal actually of the chart. And for the clarity, I'm gonna add some trend line because it's perfectly showing us the tendency for up. And let's wait. So what about this trend line? Also correct, and just confidently, just without no hesitation. Let's focus on the graph again. It seems like we're gonna move up, and we are just making a bet again with no hesitation here. And be attentive. I'm gonna show you the horizontal line. Now it's our actually resistance line, and never mind that it's just in the lower part of the chart. It depends on the movement. And actually, let's just wait, kind of calmly for the result. But as you may see, the chart before was just like a lot above this horizontal line, but nevertheless, this is our resistance line, and we are just focused, in this timeline, in this small timeline, that we are making a bet. So just don't think that big, and don't predict it in a small time too much, too much movement, too big movements. And what we see here, it was perfectly correct. The line was on a perfect level, and I'm kind of glad that it was like that. So we made a bet again. We made a bet for down, and because it's actually here in obvious pattern, and the graph is just moving down now, and it's perfectly understandable when we draw an arc. And let's see what's gonna happen over there. And what we can see here, it's another victory, and I had to say it, but I was right, and I actually love to say it. And we go next. What we see here, the chart after an actually volatility period, and we are betting for up here. It's pretty obvious it's not gonna go lower than this line. And actually, I'm just gonna add some trend line to show you where it's gonna move, because we are just expecting the reverse movement up. So what we can see here, we actually didn't earn but didn't lose money either, and that's not the worst result, sorry. So we go here. We are gonna add some horizontal line again. After a bit of waiting, we made a bet again, and the upward movement actually is too obvious after such a fall, and the horizontal line giving us just a hint. And if the graph actually crosses it, then the movement will definitely gonna be just upward. And let's see how it's gonna be. And what we have, some income. Okay, we go next here. Let's check what we see here. And here also. We are betting for up here. Anyway, that you can see here that the chart was actually just falling down, but we're gonna play on reversal. And that's why we actually made a bet up. I'm gonna use the trend line here to show you again where it's going, why it's going there. I don't know why, but where it's going I can predict. So let's see how it's gonna be. So we detected a victory again, and the trend line was again correct. most of the time. It's just about right. Here we see the like a crazy graph, if I'm being honest. It's just in volatility and quickly changing its vectors. It's just like small amount of time and the candles are moving just crazy. I made a bet for a down because it seems to me that this chart will not cross this vertical line. And I'm just looking at this last candle, which give us, a sharp rise. And we may see, some pattern of behavior here, if we may say that. And I am predicting that the next candle should go just down, maybe drastically, maybe more calmly, maybe long, maybe short. But it seemed like it should be down. And let's check how it's... Okay, it's really, it's really, really weird one. So not perfectly predictable, but all the lines, all the graph analysis can give us actually the right result. That was fine. And because moving, was just, as we predicted, just along our trend. Okay, what's about the next charts? And I'm gonna bet here for up, and I will draw a vertical line here for you, and it actually will start from it. Yep, check it here. I think it's gonna be pretty clear that the trend line, where it's gonna be actually moving. So just check our guessings. And that's the victory. And this is actually as good as a glass of wine after long trading sometimes. And here we change the chart, and what we can see here is actually quite similar to the charts that it was before, the previous one. But we're gonna put here, as you can see, on the upward movement, and I'll draw a parallel channel here for your clarity, and we're just gonna see what's gonna happen. Yep, we're done. And check the whole chart and just wait for it. And what we actually can see here, despite the victory, that the chart was just in this channel. And this is perfect tool to show you how right you were. Okay, we go next. And this chart is actually moving down. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna bet for up, just, play on the counterweight. And I'm gonna draw a support line here. Where is it? This is, yep. And so now you can check it better and to be sure that I'm not just guessing. Let's just add here the trend line to show how right I was. Just point it out. And just worked out right. And it seems like I'm psychic, but not a psychic, just analysis and knowledges and practice and wins and loses. Here we are just analyzing the charts quickly and better make it correctly. So we bet for down here. We are at the peak point actually, and you see with this horizontal line, this is just we have never overcome it yet. So we could calmly put it on down, and for clarity, horizontal line and some arc, yep, like that. For you, just to show the movement they actually we are expecting. And these two tools just predicted it right. We were totally correct, and it seems like I want to remain on the same chart. And I'm gonna bet for down here because there's lots of signals for it, and we're just gonna check it. I'm feeling like we are in our finishing line, and just gonna check this result. So, yep, the last win, but That's something, I don't know, many wins in a row. So I'm satisfied. So we are done for today. I don't know how many trades it was, but that was actually profitable and successful one. I actually like that, but it was a bit tense sometimes. Sometimes it's more boring, and I'm choosing, just to speed up, to go straight to the victories or to the losses sometimes. But I want you to be, more attentive to all the processes that we have between. It's not sometimes, like holidays or, I don't know, like funny days. It's a lot of work, a lot of analysis, and I really want you to be into it and to see sometimes how is that when I'm so concerned, when I'm just thinking, checking the charts, I'm just trying, to command it, but it is as it is. So as you know, I'm still and always into this binary options trading, and I'm using my Telegram channel to post the free signals, and I also have a VIP channel, and I hope you know that and remember that from all of my videos. And I'm just welcoming you to join it. You can text me privately if you have any questions or comments or, I don't know, proposals or something like that. So I'm waiting for it, and you can find all the links in bio below the video or in the bio, as I said before. So just stay tuned, and we're gonna get for some more.